Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. Just a quick little video for you today. Yesterday, DJI updated the Fly app for iOS devices to version 1.4.12. Now this update has been available for Android devices for probably a good couple weeks now anyways. And with this update, it brings a really new interesting feature that a lot of people are going to really enjoy. And that is live streaming directly from your drone. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the release notes here. So you can see the app is now version 1.4.12. And under the What's New section, it says it adds live streaming feature in image transmission settings to share drone footage. It adds support to view video cache before loss of image transmission signal in Find My Drone. So that's something that's definitely interesting as well. Adds support for iOS 15, so it now officially supports iOS 15. And lastly there, it just says fixes certain issues and optimizes overall app quality. So let's go ahead, we're going to launch the Fly app here and take a look at the settings and how it all works. So we have everything fired up here, and basically if you want to live stream from the drone, there's a few settings that we have to input. So what we're going to do is go over to our settings here. We're going to go over to transmission, and you can see we have this new option here at the top called live streaming platforms. So we're going to go ahead and click on that, and you can see we have this option there. It just says RTMP. Basically that's the protocols that it's going to use for live streaming. So if we click on that there, you can see another box will pop up, and this is where we're going to input some information and set our settings. Some of the settings we can change there is we can stream in 1080p or 720p. And the bitrate streaming is 2 megabits or 1 megabit. That seems pretty low. The Android version, I do believe, had higher bitrate, so that is kind of interesting. So depending on your signal strength, if you're streaming from your backyard and you're connected to your Wi-Fi, you can have it at a higher setting. If you're flying out at a location and your signal strength is a little low or maybe not as strong as it could be, you might want to bump it down to 720p and 1 megabits per second. Now the important thing that you do have to enter in here is your RTMP address. You can get this from your Google account, the live streaming settings. All you have to do on a PC is launch your YouTube, click on the button where it says go live. From there it'll give you your streaming address, and it'll also give you a unique key. So you just want to put those two together in a format like this here. You want to copy that and then paste it into the box or type it in. So I've got mine in there now, and we will hit start. This is a live streaming test from the DJI Air 2S. This is a live streaming test from the DJI Air 2S. Now, as you can see here, I am going live. It shows us that new icon there at the top. Now, this will be live on my YouTube channel. I will go in after and delete it, but for demonstration purposes, I'll leave it up for now. And you can see here we have the option to use the microphone, or we can disable the microphone there like that. So it depends. If you want to do some commentary with your flight, you're able to do so. And when you're done live streaming, all you have to do is hit exit. Hit end, and you're no longer live streaming. So that is actually pretty simple. Now if you were to go to my YouTube channel, that little live stream that we just did should be on there. Now by the time you're watching this video, I'll probably have already deleted that little stream I did, but I do plan on doing a test stream later this afternoon or perhaps tomorrow depending on weather. It's a little cloudy and rainy right now, some light rain coming down, so I'm hoping it does clear up this afternoon so we can go and test that out. Now as I'm going to demonstrate here, the live streaming feature also works with the DJI Mini 2. And in theory, I haven't tested it yet, but it should also work with the original Mavic Air 2 as well. And now we should be live streaming from the DJI Mini 2. As you can see, the Mini 2 is supported for live streaming. Again, this is a test if you're watching this live. This is just a test for a video that I'm making. So we'll go ahead and we will stop that there. So this is really a nice new feature. I know a lot of people are going to make good use of it. Well folks, hopefully you enjoyed this video and got some value out of it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And we'll see you in the next one.